Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, the Lost Chevalier, and you're welcome to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. This game looks amazing. Okay, welcome to a beta demo of I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. We are eager to share a little slice of the game with you. This demo includes the first year of teenage life in an exosolar colony. The full game will include 10 years, from age 10 to 19. I'd love to hear your thoughts via settings feedback. Take care, Sarah and the Exocolonist team. What is all of this? Oh, they're very... Oh, a lot of it. Well, the thing keeps getting smaller. Jesus! Chibus. Scenic Out to Explore. The Heliopause. Reach the end of age 10. Also, win a Bertumalian event. Life on Earth. Okay, there are things that I need. This music is kicking. Okay, a lot of things. New game. Wake up. Well, I guess then I don't have another choice, do I? Oh no. You wake up to chaos, a confusion, light and heat and smoke, fire. I can see that, obviously. Beautiful art style. Click to continue. Your head is pounding, you must have hit in and black out, but you aren't sure how you got here, or what on Bertumna is happening. There is something important you need to remember. Whoa! Your stomach launches as the floor clambers beneath your feet, then collapses. Well, somebody's coming to rescue me. Yeah. Your body ages and your eyes burn from the smoke. A figure appears through the flames. It's your friend. Your friend? Wait. Why can't you remember her name? She's gesturing and shouting at you, but all you hear is a ringing in your ears. Climb out. You try to stand up, but one of your legs falls uselessly underneath you. It won't hold your weight. Your friends pull you out of the rubble. She throws your arm over her shoulders and half drags you towards the door. Through it, you see a deep, eerie twilight, dark blue and cold against the heat of the fire around you. Glow season. Glowing eyes. You shake your head to clear your vision. Is that some kind of dog? Like from Earth? Looks like my dog. That tail is my dog's tail. That's a Mumu. I can name the dog. Oh my god. Oh my god. The creature howls and hungers. It just dropped. Well, that was a fast end. I was a teenage exocolonist. Wow, that intro was amazing. The intro was the prologue. They tried to catch you with the prologue, so they send you right into the action scene. You are born on the Stratospheric, Earth's first colony ship, halfway through a 20-year voyage to a wormhole at the edge of the Sol system. Awesome. Your parents run the hydroponic gardens which make fresh air and vegetables for the ship. Like the other colonies, they verbally choose to make this one-way journey to the uncharted planet Bertuna 4 in the hope they could escape Earth's troubles. They had you the old-fashioned way, merging their genes like they merge their cultures and traditions. They name you Solaneseae, Solana, Solane, something else. Oh, I can choose it. Eso. Oh! She, they, them, him. Oh, I can choose how much of a him. Customize. Even I can customize it? Modify custom pronouns. Awesome! But I'm a he. Masculine appearance in late teens. Yes. Oh, this is amazing. You're a bright-eyed child with an active imagination. Sometimes too active, your mom says. You slide to the left to choose the pronouns and late teens appearance. This can be changed at any time. Oh, take a look at that. Awesome! This is beautiful. You have vivid dreams of things you have never experienced. Dirt under your feet, skies overhead, endless jungles and strange animals. You wonder if this is what Vertumna will be like. Oh, I can choose the things? Or this is a... No, this is a... Every child on the Stratosphere is given one genetic enhancement. By age 6, you see the first signs of yours. Eagle eyes, extra fingers, absorbent brain, super strength, calm temperament, nothing at all. Calm temperament. Empathy. Nothing can phase you, you are rarely frustrated and you don't let anxiety get the better of you. You brush insult aside, always play nice, and never have to be told that sharing is caring. Calm temperament, -1 stress. Childhood memories, okay. You're especially nice to your friends. Energetic and loyal animals, thought and gentle call. Bold and confident Mars, quiet and adventurous Dees. Studious and mature Tangent. Shy and sweet Tammy. This is so... Oh! Dees. With round boy, a lunar and awkward around other people. Mars. Marzipan. Fierce and fair girl with big dreams of success. Cal. Physical strong boy who isn't afraid to get in touch with his emotions. Anemone. Energetic girl who loves sports. I think I will go for Mars. Bold and confident Mars. Or maybe the troublemaker because I like her. Anemone. Energetic and loyal Anemone. But who is Tangent? This one? No, this one is this. Who's Tangent and who's Tammy? Can I see it somehow? No, I can't. So is Mars. Mars! Bold and confident Mars. Mars is a natural leader. Whenever you are all playing together, Mars is the one who comes up with all the ideas. She can be a little bossy, but that's part of her charm. She always organizes fun stuff to the kids after class. You are both founding members of the secret Fun Times Club. Mars Ambition. 10 Persuasion, 10 Organization, gaining memory Mars Ambition. 10 Friendship with Mars. Yeah, Mars! You are 10 years old when the ship finally reached the wormhole. Professor Hall says it's like a doorway to another star system, with the planet Bertuna 4 on the other side. You run emergency drills for months to prepare. Plus 8 stress, I mean. -2 for calm calm temper. Okay. I'm loving this so far. But I need to go to eat, so I'm going to come back in a moment. I'm going to come back in a second. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Emergency for months to prepare. I have 8 stress, -2 for the calm temper perk. When the day finally comes, it starts with a rumble, then things start to slide off the tables. You hurry to gather near the escape pods, just in case. The emergency area is crowded with families. It's going to be fine, Eso, your dad shouts. We'll be through the wormhole and down to the planet before you know it, just like we have practiced. Your eyes give him a sharp, worried look. Red emergency lights switch on and a siren begins to sound somewhere distant in the ship. You try to breathe slowly like you were taught, but you are very scared. You look out a porthole. The stars are gone. When you're frightened, I have 54 stress. Luckily I have the -2 for that. Put on 5 of the radar. Get in touch with your emotions, find distraction. No, get in touch with my emotions. You bawl like a baby. It feels good. You aren't the only one. Nearby, your classmate Timmy has tears streaming down her cheeks. Who are you? Tammy. Sweet down-to-earth girl who prepares to stay close to home and care for others. She looks lovely. I love her ears. Mars is trying quietly to console her. She sighs as you cry and makes Tammy wail even more loudly. Your dad puts his arm around you as you let it out. Stress cry. +2 friendship with Tammy, +2 friendship with Mars. Gaining a memory, a stress card. -10 stress. That's good. That's good. Oh my god. You wait. The shaking wheels. Then everything starts to get very weird. The hallway stretch, and you are stretching too. Your arms impossible long. Your head feels like it's slowly filling up like a balloon and contracting down to the size of an atom at the same time. Is this the wormhole? You hear the distant, ominous squeal of metal giving away as the ship shudders and... Oh, I can go up. And shudders and lurches in slow motion. The weirdest part is a sense of deja vu. You are sure this has happened to you before, and you know somehow that everything is going to be okay. The shuddering reaches a crescendo. You hear an impossible loud crunch and feel weightless for a few seconds before gravity slams you back against the wall head first. You black out. As you sleep unconscious, you feel yourself twisted out of time. It's today, yesterday, and tomorrow all at once. And more than just one tomorrow, lots of them, different tomorrows. You find yourself in a place that you know for your dreams. Tilled feels dramatic ridges and a stranger, but also not a stranger, grinding as she grabs your hand. Hurry up, she says. I'm not going to let you miss this. Distantly you can feel the ship shaking has stopped, and hear your parents' worried voices. Feeling safe, you slip further into the warm embrace of the stars. You drift. Gradually your consciousness reforms. You wake up in the medbay. The medbay under you plays a soft tone and an automatic voice speaks. 2 weeks have elapsed. The patient's cranial injury has completed healing. They may now be safely discharged. Oh, -20 stress. As the fog lifts from your head, you realize something seems different about this room. It's so bright. You try to focus on the window. Something is different. Sunlight? Trees? Ground? Instead of the familiar blackness of space, brightening light from twin blue and yellow suns is streaming through the windows. You peer out and see fields, glass-walled domes, and walls ringed by giant mushroom-like trees. Wow! There are construction materials everywhere and people walking around outside, on the ground. You better get out there and join them. This is so amazing. I can change it on the... Oh, I can change it on the get-go. Take a look at that. That's awesome. Rush outside to start your new life. Casually step outside to your new life. Rush outside! Oh! Oh, hello! Hello! Oh! Stratocolony. Oh, Tammy just jumps as you step out of the ship quarters behind her. You're awake. Are you all better? You better go see Dad. She points southeast some geothermic domes. To walk, click on the ground. Click on characters to talk to them. Oh, I can click. Oh, okay. To walk. This is walk. This is running. Okay. Hello. Tammy looks concerned. You slept for so long after you bumped your head, she says. I bet your parents were worried. Your dad is working over in geoponics, near those domes. They are called greenhouses. I will go with you, but, well, this is as far as I have been from the ship since we land. Tammy stammers, blushing. It's scary outside. Oh, so this is the ship. The living quarters. The ship's quarters are where everybody sleeps, eats, and hangs out. The private bedrooms are small. You share one with your parents. So colonists spend most of the time in the big common area. There is a lounge and cafeteria and a creche where all the little kids and babies are raised communally. Awesome. Awesome. What is inside here? Engineering. A low troubling noise comes from the engine room which provides power to the colony. Other corridors led off to the teaching labs and medbay. You know the route to your classroom well, but the rest of this wing is off limits to children. Congruence, the ship on board AI, beams down at you from a nearby holoscreen. Don't forget to study hard, Eso. Okay, leave. Awesome. This is so beautiful. What's over here? The garrison. A small team led by Security Chief Red was enough to keep the peace in the stratospheric. To stay busy, they also run the exercise gym and sports ball court. Here on Bertuma, the garrison has expanded fast. They are building a huge wall around the colony and have an outdoor firing range and a big covered dojo. And the best of all, a regulation-sized sports ball court. Interesting. It's snowing. It must be chill. Okay, luckily everything seems to be normal. We are not dying yet. Dad? Dad? So, your dad gives you a big warm hug. I'm so happy you're finally awake. Dr. Instance thought it'd be nice to keep you asleep while you're noggin healed. Your mother and I thought you might sleep away the whole year, my snoozy little gooseberry. He checks your head and looks relieved. He was clearly very worried about you, but covers it with jokes and smiles. Aw, you love your dad. Aw. Welcome to Bertuma, he says, gesturing around you. You have never seen the stratospheric from the outside, except in pictures. The ship has been separated in two, and parts taken off to form other buildings and a big wall around the whole colony. The alien jungle creeps right up to the wall, only the dense greenhouses pass outside it, dotting their way up the hill. How did you do this so fast? What's in the outside walls? It's beautiful. I'm glad you're ready, he says. Your mother and I, we have been waiting a long time to see grass and trees again, even if they're purple. Awesome. Oh, before I forget, he pulls a package out from his satchel and hands it to you. You blink and stare at it blankly. Don't you know what that date is? He asks. You honestly don't know. You remind him that you have been asleep in midway. Happy birthday, he shouts, wrapping you in a warm hug. Your birthday already? You feel a dizzying sense of deja vu. You stare hard at the wrapped package. You know exactly what's in there. You remember it. No, you dream about this package some years ago on the ship. Inside will be a small medallion in the shape of a sun that your dad made by hand. Open the package. Huh. How did you know this? It's exactly as you imagine, as you dream. A feeling of panic rises in your throat. Your hand shakes, but how? Sun medallion. +1 to challenges. Your dad notices. Are you okay, Azog? He snaps his finger. Dr. Instance shouldn't have let you out so early. Sometimes those sleeping meds take a while to wear off. They might make your head feel funny for a few hours. You nod. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's all it is. Someone shouts your dad's name. Listen, I'm so sorry, so he says, but I have to get back to work. There was an accident when we landed and he stopped himself. Don't worry, we're going to fix it. Your mother and I. You're going to die, don't you? Study humanities in engineering. Oh, I don't have it. Professor Hall is expecting you in class. If you're feeling up for it, your dad says, pointing west to the engineer wing, in the rear end of the bisected ship. Then he points to the large door you came out from earlier. Or you can relax in our quarters as you're feeling better. We will talk later tonight, he says, then kisses the top of your head and ruffles your hair. Have a wonderful birthday, Yesok. I love you. Aww. Give him a thumbs up. Love you too, Dad. To enter buildings, click on the door on the flag or the flag beside it, or get close and press enter or another action button. Then choose an activity for the month to gain skills and advance time. There are 30 months a year and 10 years to the end of the game. You will only have time to focus on a few things. Awesome! Oh, this is gonna be so epic. You see this sitting on the ground beside some bushes. Is he hiding from somebody? He seems to be watching the gate in the wall to the south. where grown-ups are coming and going. Kids aren't allowed past the walls, he said quietly, without looking up. They say there is nothing to be afraid of, but then why do we need walls? You stare at the gate, and have a sudden rush of memory so strong that you think you might faint. You imagine something crashing through the wall, something enormous and dark and wriggly. For years in space, you had... Oh my god, everything is destroyed and abandoned. What the fuck happened? You half remember nightmares of monsters, of your ship being destroyed, of sifting through wreckage that used to be your home, trying to find something. Your dad always told you the dreams weren't real. Breaking from your daydreaming, Dice whisper, I think there are monsters out there. I believe you. No, you don't, he says. You are being sarcastic, I can tell. Nobody believes me. He turns his back and ignores you. They are huge and wriggly and dangerous. Oh no! Stop making fun of me, they poets. You are as bad as Mars. Oh, okay. Oh, this is so epic. Hey, little lady. Hey, so Anemone seems really at home here. She's rolling a sports ball around with her foot, making patterns in the weird blue snow. This stuff is different from snow and air, she tells you, cause it isn't cold, but it's still neat and you can make stuff out of it. Your foggy head clears a little. Anemone is simple, physical, real. You always feel grounded near her. What are you making? Just snow spirals, she says. But early me and Cal made a big snowball. You missed it while you were sleeping in medbay. She smiled her broad, gap-toothed smile at you. Now that you are awake, we can play. Have you seen any monsters? Nope, just some little bugs. The grown-ups will say if there were monsters, right? She shrugs, then smiles reassuringly. Even if there were monsters, Chief Red will beat them all up, so don't worry. My mom says we are safer here than we were in space. You both look over at the wreckage of the Stratospheric, the spaceship where you were born. Anemone's mom, Auntie Sedent, is probably right about that, looking what the wormhole did to your ship. Why aren't you at school? She smacks her forehead. School! I wonder where everybody was. I guess I'm going to be late for humanity class. She doesn't look very worried to you. It's okay, she says. Professor Hal is chill. He won't mind, but we should probably go now. She grins and starts running towards engineering. Hey, race you! No fair, she's getting to her start. One, two, three together. Oh, I need a lot of thousands. I don't want to go to school, I'm not pouts, but I guess we have to. You know how to get there, right? Through the door in the engineering. Yeah. I was confused too, observe, but I didn't shift it side before. Done. So here. Into engineering. Study humanities or life science. A loud troubling noise comes from the engine room. The first study. Oh yeah, I already did that one. Study humanity, more persuasion, creativity, persuasion, and persuasion. Good. Plus stress. Okay. This one is biology, and reasoning. Now let's go for study humanities. Welcome, son, Professor Hall greets you. I hope you're all warm up and ready to study the glorious humanities, history, literature, language, media, and philosophy. And yes, if you're lucky, we will have a little ancient earth poetry too. He seems excited about the last bit. By the way, if anyone is interested in taking engineering class, please register through Congruence scheduling system when you have a chance. She will be helping teach you. He will be helping me teach them. Okay. Today's assignment is an easy one, Hal says with a yawn. Because I was up late repairing Congruence sub-terminal and I could use a nap. I'd like you to write an essay on what the Vertuma colony means to you. Freedom, equality, democracy. My freedoms are all there. I feel safe here. Just do not stay off writing. My friends are all here. You whatever are your bots and the funny things you do together. Oh, when Hal wakes from his nap, he asks a few students to read their essays to the class. Mark's likes yours because you're mentioning her in it. Aww. We're gonna be really big friends. Probably within a couple. Get to the next. What is this? When you work or go to class, you will play a quick card challenge as the month passes. Move cards to fill the 5 panels and make it the best hand you can. The order matters. Okay. If your total in the circle on the right reaches the goal value, you win. Depending on your card, some challenges can't be won, but you still get a reward for doing your best. Bonus for flushes, same color together. Okay. Bonus for pairs, same number together. Okay. Interesting. The more cards in a flush, pair or straight, the higher the bonus added to your total. Cards can also affect each other and can be rearranged to find the best total score. So I have these ones. First words, wondering, discovering, calm temper and giggling. And I have one of these. Wait, so I need to put all of these in order then. So if I put this one here, this one here, this one here, will give me a +3. And then we go with this one and this one, that is going to give me a... Oh my god, I did an amazing job! Like, super amazing job. Win! Victorious! Whoa! Your skill screen when you work or go to school. With extra skills you win the challenge, and kudos bonus if you make the highest scoring hand with your cans. Cans. Bleh. Working also increases stress, which prevents you from working if it reaches 100. To relieve stress, take a month off to relax in the quarter swings. You work well this month, +1 creativity. 3 creativity, 2 perception, +12 stress. Awesome! Awesome. Your parents have been working from first dawn to well after dinner every day. You know growing food is an important job, and it's vital to get crops in the ground right away. But there seems to be something more than that. It's such a change from growing up on the stratospheric. That name is going to have problems with my tongue. When you saw them all the time. You stayed up and wait for them at night before going to bed. Though you can tell they're exhausted, they make an effort to spend the time with you. I'm sorry we haven't seen you much, Gooseberry, your dad says. Your mom watches you as she works a pedal out of her gardening tiller, which also serves as a crutch. How are you holding up? I learned some stuff at school. I'm glad to hear that, your mom says. I want you to study hard, work hard, and stay out of trouble. Got it. Your dad smiles. And Professor Hall will give you kudos if you get good grades. You can spend those at the depot once it's open. Oh, currency. You know, your dad says your dad, raising an eyebrow at your mom. I think there are lots of different ways to learn, and school is just one of them. You can learn from working on a hobby, or by helping a friend. Okay. Your mom shakes her head and sighs, though you can tell she's trying to put on a gentle expression. We both agree that this colony is an experiment, and that means we are going to do things different than on Earth. You're old enough now to start making your own decisions about your education and future, and if that means you find your own way, we will accept that. I wish I lived there! If I have 10 years and I will have already this, it would be so much better. Your dad puts a hand on your shoulder. We'll be proud of you no matter what you do. Try talking to your friends. They might have ideas for how you can spend your time. And come by geoponics, your mom added. We could use your help. Unlock shoveling dirt in geoponics. Okay. Oh, unlock is the thing I unlock. Mid-quiet, month 2 of 30. Quiet season, age 10. This is so beautiful. This game is so freaking beautiful. Oh, hello there. What is all of this? Oh, okay, these are the walls. Oh god, now I can understand the area. Okay. What else is over here? Oh, okay. Now I understand the layout. I believe it was a little bigger, but it doesn't disappoint me. Not at all. I love this. Oh, this game is gonna be so awesome. When it comes out, I'm gonna get my hands on it. How much time I have recording though? 22 minutes. I have still time. Awesome. Let's talk with my friend. A sharp whistle interrupts your talk. Hey, Essex, Mars calls at you. Come here, I have a job for you. You walk over to Mars, who's sheltering from the snow under the ship's overhang. It's so gross here, she complains. This spark snow will ruin my good clothes. At least on the ship we had climate control. Ugh. Tammy made me some soy sweets, but there is no way I'm going out there in all this weather, she continues. Since you like running around in it, could you fetch them for me? Okay. Good, Mars claps. She's probably just down the hill near our quarters. Mars sighs. She's scared to take more than a few steps from the door. All she wants to do is hide inside and make sweets. Okay, she sounds like a sweet person. Here she is. Hello. Tammy's staring obliviously to the sky, smiling to herself. She startles you as you approach. Oh, hello, Eso, she says, putting her hands to her chest. Do you need something? She's so lovely. I'm here for my soy sweets. Tammy smiles at you. Oh, it's so nice that you help out Mars. She's a very important person, you know. She hands you a box wrapped in a pink and yellow scarf. One order of mango soy sweets made fresh this morning, she says. Please tell Mars that she can have the scarf back. Okay? She used some of her kudos to nano-print it for me because it's so dusty here, but I think I'm getting used to it now. Aww. Tammy smiles again and tucks her hair behind her big elven ears. Your ears are so beautiful. Mars is so cool, she says fondly. Sometimes she's kind of bossy, but I know she really cares too. Aww. Okay, giving her the sweets. Mars put her hand out expectantly. Give it here. I ate them. I want half. If you want to pay off, here it is. You hand over the box of soy sweet with a smile. Mars takes it and giggles. You're such a good sidekick, doing everything I say. +5 loyalty. Oh, what is this? Rebellion. And colony government. Ooh, what the hell? She opens the box and hands you a soy sweet. Your tips, she tells you. Oh, an administrator sex looking for someone to do delivery jobs for the depot, she says. I don't want to do it, cause like you running around out there, no. Just go through there, she says, gesturing to the door behind her, and tell them I referred you. Okay. Hello, lovely. You see Tammy, oh, she's so beautiful, sitting quietly near the entrance to the lounge. You have known her your whole entire life, back on the ship. Used to play to share where her study partner used to tease her. No, tease her. Used to play with her. Tammy had the best doll collection. After her mom died, her dad used all his nanoprinter credits to print her a different doll every month for a whole year. Her ears perk up when she sees you. Oh, hello, Essex, she says. Her voice is soft and dreamy, like a beam of starlight. Do you want to play dolls? I sure do. You don't think Tammy will ever be too old to play with dolls. If anything, she has even more of them now. She takes you to her quarters and brings out the entirety spacey Stacy doll collection. A disturbingly realistic baby with real bowel movements, and 2 super fancy possible dolls named Lily and Timmy who can be programmed to move on their own. Tammy isn't very good at the programming, so Lily and Tilly just roll around awkwardly when you turn them on. You coven quickly by saying they must be breakdancing at the club. The two of you spend the afternoon making up stories of their rise to stardom as professional dancers. 2 friendship with Tammy, 1 empathy. Awesome! Oh, that was so sweet. What else is in here? This place is beautiful. Hello! Anemone is bumping a post ball with her wrist, trying to keep it in the air. Heads up, she shouts, and bumps the ball in your direction. Think fast. Do a trick. Bounce it back. Bounce it back. You bounce the ball back and forth with her, trying to see how many times you can rally and keep it going. Anemone tells you about the new sports ball court, a proper regulation size court, with bigger than the little Zero G one on the stratospheric. Her brother Com is coaching the junior sportsman team this year. And I get one toughness. Awesome. Just one though, not that much. I'm more of an empathy guy and persuasion, and probably creativity in the future. He's so great, she says. He's good at everything, especially spiking. He's coaching me to play awesome like him. You should come join us. Sport ball in the garrison. Okay, good to know, good to know. There are many things in this world. What happens if I go in here? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Command is a warren of long hallways with doors off to tiny nondescript office. Everyone you pass seems to be hurrying off to something important. The end of the hallway opens into a supply depot, which works as both requisition office and general store. Beyond it are cavernous warehouse stacked high with supplies from Earth, now being gradually unpacked and distributed. View the notice board. Currently first shortfall minus 100%. Current security rating evaluating. Upcoming event. We will be hosting our first annual Belturian Festival during the second week of Dust. Chief Administrative Sec. Notice. Take precaution outside the colony boundaries. Xenofauna have been sighted in the area. Survey teams are investigating. Chief Surveyor Tony. Current Council Administrator. Governor Eudicto. Command. Chief Administrator. Security Chief. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Let's leave. That's a work. Because that's a work. Hello. Oh my god, what the hell? Need bravery 20 or higher. Dry looks at his feet and pretends not to notice you. He doesn't like me that much. We are not the best friends. I'm stressed as hell. Hi, Mom. You found your mom hard at work setting up the greenhouses with a small construction crew. You have seen these plants pinned into the walls of your family quarters for years now. These geodesic domes will house the more delicate plants from Earth, spinach, tomatoes, maybe even fruit. She takes a swig from her canteen as you approach. Looking for something to do, she asks. Remember, Eso, you are responsible for your own schedules now we have landed. You can decide how to spend your time, so long as it's productive. She points toward the engineering wing, in the back half of the stratospheric severed frame. Professor Hall's still expecting you in class, but a well-rounded education includes practical applications. You are old enough to help with the work around here. Oh my god. There is a lot of things to talk about. She claps her hand on your shoulder. I got another minute. Anything you need to know? What can I do in the quarters? What's happening in engineering? What are you doing in geoponics? She looks down and nudges at the sprout growing between her feet. It's green, the color of Earth's plant. We're doing our best, she says, but it hasn't been easy. I just hope the potatoes and corn can handle the weather here, she says, glancing up to the sky. I hear it rains like hell in the wet season. She takes a long look at you, up and down. You are growing fast, Eso, but you were still too young for real farming. Instead, well, there is a lot of soil that needs to be hauled. Seeing you disappointed, she knocks you on the shoulder. Don't pout. I will help wield those muscles. It will help to wield those muscles. You will need them now that we're out in the real world, doing real work. Out here, we have to rely on our physical strength. She flexes her biceps. Your mom is really strong. There are a lot of things we can talk about. What's going on in command? I think Sex said they need someone to deliver supplies from the depot. They also setting up a shop there, if you got some kudos to spend. And of course, that's where Governor Eudicot, works, but you shouldn't bother her. She's a busy woman and she doesn't have your mother's patience with kids. You try not to giggle, your mom isn't usually known for her patience. What is happening in engineering? Hal's teaching classes of life science, engineering, and humanities. If you pass all your tests, maybe he will let you work there in a few years. Your father thinks you are old enough that school is optional. I don't agree, but I will be honest with you, she says, gesturing to the fields. We do need every pair of hands we can get. If you want to work with me here in geoponics, I do suggest studying life science. If you don't have a good grasp of biology and ecology, I'm going to stick you on shovel duty. What can I do in the quarters? If you need a break, she advised, you can visit the lounge and see your friends. But, she writes, raising a finger, I don't want to see you loading around all the time. You need to work hard too. What's the garrison? Security Chief Red is organizing a sports ball team. You used to play, didn't you, back on the ship? It will definitely here with the planet's gravity. Of all the adults in the colony, Red and your mom are the most like soldiers you have seen as a whole of it. For a moment, you think your mom's going to suggest something else, then she shakes her head. You're too young for defense training, so don't worry about that yet. Just enjoy yourself and stay out of trouble. Can I join expeditions? Oh, you are too young to leave the colony, it's dangerous, she shakes her head. Your father will be worried. There's so much we still don't know about the world out there. Let the adults find out, then maybe you can join them in a few years, when you're older. She gives you a stern look. She isn't going to budge on this one. For now, stay inside the walls. Okay, bye. Dad, Mom says I can't go outside. Can I go outside? Hello, little potato, your dad exclaims, smiling warmly. What have you been up today? Just hanging with my friends. That Carl's a good boy, he says. And have you seen Anemone? She's been out by the garrison playing sports ball. I think she's spent every day outside since we land. He chuckles to himself. Guess that's what happened when you have got enough brothers to make your own sports ball team. Also, she's surrounded by brothers. He breathes deeply and looks slowly around. Bertune is magnificent, isn't it? You nod. Seasons, he shouts, throwing his hands wide. I miss seasons. Back on Earth, it got much, much colder, and the snow wasn't half as pretty as our spark snow. His eyes stretching. You just wait until dusk season. Both the suns will be high in the sky, and it will be real hot then. You will see. Okay, so I have talked to everybody that I need to talk to. I should go to engineering. I think engineering will be good. Let's go to engineering. I want to study humanities. This month you have decided to explore pre-holographic media on Earth, which is a pretty great excuse to kick back and watch movies all day. It's hard to believe that all movies used to be 2D. Boring. Feels too much like learning to be fun. Get to work, studying humanities. Okay, what do we have here? Goal 12. I know how to do this. I will put Mars Ambition, then these two together, then this one and this one. Ha! These two are the same number. Why aren't they? Oh yes, they should be. I think they are. Plus 1 for 2 at a time. Okay. I did it great. Win. Oh, this game is so much fun. 12 creativity, 2 persuasion, and 12 stress. I need to do something about stress. This week you had a few more votes of deja vu, remembering what somebody is about to say or do just before they do it. Sometimes they actually do it, but not always. This morning you were sure Professor Hall was going to trip on the uneven floor of the cafeteria and spill his plaid of hash browns. You even told Mars to watch out. To watch. He didn't though. As Professor Hall walked away, his hash browns safe for today, Mars called you a liar and a dummy. At night, Your dreams are all mixed up with stuff that you know can't be real. You are chased by monsters the size of buildings, only to be saved by strange people you have never met. You are holding hands with someone you love. You are crying as you help lift a shrouded body into the colony recycler. Everything seems so familiar, but when you try to recall their faces when you wake up, they're smearing your memory like white paint. But what if? What if those things haven't happened yet, but they will someday? Oh! Anytime you try to tell someone, they think you're playing a trick, or that you're sick, and need to go to medbay. You eventually decide to stay quiet about your strange dreams. Why? Secret powers are fun! You just want to be normal. You don't want people to worry. Secret powers are fun! No, actually, you don't want people to worry. Your parents have so much on their minds already. You have a feeling that something is happening at geoponics that they don't want you to know. You don't understand it, but when they come home at night, they look really sad. You don't want to make it that worse. Oh no, crops aren't going fine. If you just keep going to classes and staying out of trouble, it will be easier for everyone, yourself included. Meet quiet. Next month. 3 of 30 months. Okay, so we basically play 1 year of this game, and they are like 10. The game is super long. I love it. But, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is all the time I have for today. Indeed, I think it is. Almost an hour of recording. So, this has been a game I have been looking for a long time. And I have to say, I really love it. I really did. I'm waiting with anticipation to play it fully when it comes out. It's gonna be great. It's a beautiful game. Beautiful aesthetic. Beautiful premise. Beautiful characters, beautiful dialogue, a lot to read. It's like a book, and I love it. I love games that are like books. This is gonna be a great adventure for the future. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been LudoNarraCon's last day, I believe. I don't think I'm going to play other game. No, wait, I do. I will play another game. But I think this one is actually the last one you will see. So, thank you very much everyone for watching. This was my teenage... It was a long name, and for some reason my mind is not working correctly. I have been playing a lot. I was a teenage exocolonist. There we go. I was a teenage exocolonist. This game is gonna be awesome. It's epic. I love it. Love it a lot. I hope I can get in touch with the developers. That would be super cool. But I don't think so. This game looks like big, and they might want bigger YouTubers than me. That poor little me. But that being said, this was all the time I have for today. Like I say, I was the Lost Chevalier, signing out. Bye bye.